Today's day 5. Again. I'm not doing well, really, at all. So I have PTSD and I also have autism. And I had a trauma trigger yesterday in a meeting, actually, from something that happened, whatever. And it made me want to use so bad. And I didn't. And I called people instead. And I was still craving. And then I went to a meeting for a dual diagnosis, triple diagnosis in my case. And it really helped to be around other people who struggle with mental illness or neurodiversity. But after that meeting, I felt so overstimulated in the autistic sense. And what that means is that my clothes are so tight and uncomfortable. All of the noises get really loud. And it's like I'm reverberating from the inside. So that's an autistic overstimulation physiological response for me. So that being said, sleep was horrible last night. I had nightmares about my trauma. I was sweating like a fucking pig, but then I was like cold. I kept taking more stuff to sleep because for me it's better to sleep drugged as opposed to not sleep at all. But so I'm just like really, really emotionally unstable today, and I'm feeling very weak and shaky, and everything is still really loud. And I'm not taking the gabapentin anymore, which probably has something to do with it. So what I'm experiencing is probably lingering effects from the PTSD trigger, also being overstimulated, and also just being sober aside from the sleep meds. And boy, the world is it's really fucking foreign. That's all I can say about it. Like right now I'm sitting at the park and I'm gonna walk my dogs, and I'm like, I've been to this park hundreds of times, and I come here because it's safe and it's predictable and it's a pattern, and for autism that's helpful and comforting. But like even the cars driving by right now I can just tell I have neurological stuff going on in my brain that is not really calm. So I had a protein shake, I had a raw egg, I almost vomited both of them, I had diarrhea, so I took Imodium and Mucuna, which has been helping. I don't think I'm taking enough of it though, because it doesn't last very long and I only feel good for a short amount of time after, but whatever. And then I took my vitamins, and I went to the gas station and got Gatorade, and she said 3 for $5, and I said okay, whatever. So now I have 3 Gatorade, and I have my dogs with me, and they definitely know something is up. I always feel really bad during detox because they just know something's not right with their mom. And so the heat is getting to me as well. It sucks to detox in the winter because you're freezing. I remember on day 5 last time in December when I did this, I was laying on my bathroom floor in front of a space heater crying because I was so fucking cold. And so I would say that the summer is a better time to detox than the winter, but the heat really fatigues me and takes it out of me. And but I'd rather be sweating than freezing. So already today I had a couple of I had some alcoholics come. I'm going to AA because I find the people there to be much warmer than in NA. I don't care, whatever. I'll just take people at this point. They came and picked me up, and I went and sat with them and had breakfast, which is good because my partner is out of town right now, and he left today. And having him there is always a bit of an anchor. So he's not there right now. And whenever I'm alone at the house, let's just say that one of the big things that's keeping me from using is, well, there's a lot of things. I made a list. I want to have emotional stability. I want to be able to sleep again. I want to not be sweating. I want to have balanced energy. I want to be able to create dual diagnosis meeting in Denver, Colorado, because there's only one once a week, and it's definitely needed. And that's like my favorite meeting, because we're all fucking nuts in there, and I love it, and I don't feel like I have to hide my crazy. Why else? I don't ever want to be here again. And I know that I've said that a lot of times, like many of us have, but I've been struggling with addiction probably since I had my first taste of champagne at 6. I mean, I didn't really start drinking at 6, but I grew up in a culture around wine with my French grandma, and she would always tell me to drink it slow, and I'm like, why would I drink it slow? I do everything fast and in excess. But so yeah, I've been struggling for a long time, but most struggling in the last 2 years. My other reasons for wanting to stay sober, and I'm saying this so I can remember it when I want to throw it all away, probably in about 3 hours. Save money, I guess, because I was spending my student loans on Kratom. That shit's not cheap. I want to see how I get straight A's in school on drugs. I want to see how much I can excel off of drugs. I want to be present for my partner who has end-stage liver disease, because I don't know how much time I have with him. And I don't want to look back. I don't want to look back on my time with him and think, wow, I really don't even remember much of it. So yeah, today's really hard. Today is day 5, and it's been the hardest day yet. So I'm just trying to keep it simple, like take care of the dogs, drink water, eat, don't isolate, redirect my mind, use my Buddhist meditation, which is nearly impossible on days like these. I'm gonna get to a meeting with my potential sponsor. I don't know if it's gonna work out. She seems kind of innocent, quite frankly, but I don't know. That's just my assumption. I shouldn't assume. I've been crying a lot today. My friend in Ohio, she sent me a message and said, we were talking about breakdowns during detox, and she goes, oh, there will be crying. And this is really, I don't know, this is the day that I've been crying the most. The other days haven't been too hard, but like I said, I'm also not taking gabapentin anymore because I don't need it, and that's it. I want it, but I don't need it. So, yeah, that's it. Bye.